Yeah. I think I keep hearing the snore, so. Yeah.
Hey, you missed the conversation while you was off, yo.
What up?
We doing the birthday club.
What that is?
We starting out with $25 this year.
Oh, gee, that's great, because my birthday's Monday.
I know, bitch.
He's like, well, great, I get to go first.
That's great, I get to go first. Fucking sweet.
So far, it's just me, you, Germ. Like our brother to want to do it. But this is more thing, you know, just showing love to each other outside of what we already do.
Gee, that's great. I'm with it. It just so happened that shit, nigga, my mama gave me $35 a day for my birthday. I couldn't believe it.
Awesome. Bonus.
That's a fucking bonus.
Yes, sir.
Well, hit the X then, sucker.
I sure did. I am. I'm broadcasting.
I already played all my games.
I ain't changing anything. I'm ready to just get right into it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because that's how good we is.
Yeah, y'all pretty sweet. I wish I knew what y'all had on, but that's okay. Don't even trip. We putting on all white.
Nah, you can't do all, I'm home team.
I said all white. No. Well, I tell you like this, you ain't got on green, how about that? It don't matter what you got on, you ain't gonna match the... Oh, so yeah, you got on red. That's what I said, I got on all white.
Where's my drink patches? Damn it. Oh, right here. Yeah, B, you finna get fired, homie. I hate to tell you that.
Why am I gonna get fired?
Cause you finna go on a 2-game losing streak. You finna lose to Monty.
No, I'm about to knock the butter off his teeth, Boogie. Didn't I already told you that?
You keep talking about knocking the butter off his teeth. I hope you do it. I don't want to see you get fired.
That is not Color Rush. My shit off. Ooh, chitty shitty bang, shitty shitty bang.
I just hope you don't give up a 50 burger, because you just gave up a 40 burger.
Well, you know.
You know.
Ourselves at the
Ha
home of the
ha.
world's first
Ooh,
retractable natural grass field as you get a look inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. So this
Got my
is the
popcorn ready. I'll sit back and watch the next game.
And we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up.
Me either, man.
You hit that popcorn with no seasoning on it.
I got movie theater.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're
Studio 28.
in week 16.
My studio 28.
Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Ooh, good hit.
21-yard line.
Hit him
So
quick.
net negative there of 4
Cause he's
yards.
fast. Man, why we all tired, man?
You practice?
Oh, man.
What's your practices?
But we can't control that, though.
Yeah, you can.
My starters don't get no rest.
Mine don't either.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run.
You gotta go to coach's settings.
2nd and 6.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout.
And then I play him again week 18.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I'll be fired by them.
Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles.
Maybe a whole new coach.
He has good pass catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates on the perimeter. You can take
They
big shots later.
fuck Puna up.
Utilize their attention.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Damn, they
See,
fuck
you
Puna
look at this
up.
defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that's won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip, and I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Hey, check back.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on
No
3rd down.
pressure.
They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone,
Come on, Davenport.
makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Man.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively.
Oh, man, them dudes ain't gonna be tired if your offense can come in and sustain a drive.
Position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Oh, it's a hold me. You know, hold Puna yonder.
Before he's taken down at the 27. These two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in week 10, and it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Now a lead.
Wow.
Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there.
Yeah.
His ninth touchdown of the
Yeah.
season.
He had to go get that, though. Because if he didn't get it, I was getting it.
Opening drive.
Mosky.
Yeah, if he didn't get it, I was going to get it.
Who was that, Jordy?
Yeah, that's Jordan.
For one and kick the extra point.
Okay, he made that motherfucker. Oh, shit. It's still left-footed, though.
And Jason Hanson.
The kickoff unit is out.
Nah, that wasn't Jason Hannon. He was left-footed, wasn't he?
Watch who it is. It's Jason Hanson, but they got him left-footed.
Oh.
This will be a Touchback as
Oh.
it sails over the end line.
Oh.
We're gonna make him right footed.
Oh.
Able to kick better.
You said this dude was straight though.
He is. But sometimes when you kick the way you meant to kick, you kick good.
Right.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, I sure wouldn't be surprised if we see more of this as this game goes on, because we know they like to use their wideouts either on quick throws or on jet sweeps like what we just saw there. And to say that that one worked well, partner, that's stating the obvious.
Second and 1.
Ah, I throw it. Why he didn't throw it? Why he didn't throw it?
Push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Why he didn't throw it?
Mirror, 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 mirror. From here, McNair.
He cover sack because he had nobody open.
Nah, yeah, it was. Nah, it wasn't. Not for real.
You ain't had nobody open.
Not for real, it wasn't.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Good one.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Out there this day.
Byron Murphy already played for them. Hmm?
No, he's my third best cornerback.
Uh.
Yeah, because he definitely in the slot.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
What? Please. It better be holding.
So it's incomplete.
Oh, illegal man downfield.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch
Chilling.
for, and that time it cost
He
him.
just chilling. He just yeah, he just chilling. You know what I'm saying? We that's chilling.
To throw is Murray. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. The big fella. The 20, 10, 5.
Big old Michael Strahan.
It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Oh, wow.
And Charles, look at the
That was a
big
beautiful
fella.
blitz.
That was. Not only
Beautiful
a scoop,
blitz.
but
He
they
didn't even
take
see
the
him.
rest of the
You didn't
way
even see him, did you?
And now you know you're going to have to hear about it from now on.
Did-
The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with
Oh.
them, do their drills, the whole deal.
It was?
He thinks he's the pace setter now.
Yes, it was.
That was a beautiful blitz.
Jason Myers now for the extra point.
Accurate kick.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
I mean, I'm gonna score some points. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going out with the goose.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Cooked. Yep, baby.
Second and
He
10.
dropped it.
Wrong one. Go down one.
And now
Nope.
here's a carry.
Still ain't do it.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
The coverage unit out there thinking pass on 3rd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Come on, man. Did Cameron Wade bad. Or that's DeMarcus Ware. They did DeMarcus Ware bad. They did him bad. Like bad. That wasn't cool at all, my dog.
I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I have not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
I don't need it as much.
No, they want it more and more. They're going to be ready to go because they think that's going to happen naturally now.
His throw incomplete.
It certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it.
Under pressure.
They got something there, and they want to capitalize on
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And the catch made by Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now Murray, he bootlegs it. Going deep for Hopkins.
I'll bounce.
He caught it, but out of bounds, according to the linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out of bounds.
Love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Green.
Murray now to throw. And this time he's
don't hit it forward.
And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
No hit he forward.
Executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw.
They is doing that boy DeMarcus Ware bad down there, man. Who is blocking him?
It's 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering,
They doing him bold.
so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good.
Get the ball.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a 1st. Murray now. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
He throw a little bit early.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here at 10-7. A little brief second of indecision there was certainly hooking, but bottom line, it's good.
Yeah, and you know, got a little bit of English on it, right? That left-footed kicker trying to pop it through. A little bit too close to the right upright for his liking, but he'll take the three.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team
If I could stiff arm him.
They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
The hell is that? Sounds like some I Dream of Genie shit.
He'll look to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Quiet, let me
That
shut
was a
up.
fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Mike over there. Mike 9.
Dylan now on 1st and 10. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there. And
Oh, he got stiff armed. He's celebrating. He got stiff armed. He didn't make the tackle. He was on his back.
Arizona would give him the season sweep. Still 9 remaining on
Ooh,
second
what is he
down.
celebrating? That's my. What is he celebrating for? Is my question.
Hey, we gotta get to the ball, D. We gotta get to the ball.
On the handoff, Dylan. And he stopped
Yes.
immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He had a minimal gain on 1st down. Now they stop him for no gain. What do you think, going in a different direction on 3rd down?
Could very well be. I'll guarantee he's asking for the ball 3rd time to try to
He's so fast.
Man,
QB might very well say, well,
He's so
maybe next
fast.
series,
he walked my
let's try
running
something else
back
on this
down,
one.
dog. On the angle, I couldn't even get to the sideline.
I think the speed like a 91.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st
Man,
down.
he's
as
super
they're able to
fast.
get the 3rd down
Ooh.
conversion.
Isaiah Simmons is fast. Extra's fast, too.
Talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Ay, dirty.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Ah, man.
Yeah, two dudes open on that one.
But it took too long.
Yeah.
Oh, just add a delay game to it, why don't you?
And that'll set him back 5.
Wow. supposed to be going the other way.
Yeah,
We
I
going
think you're
backwards.
right. I think you're right too.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I don't know how you did that, hot dog, but that was nice.
Not for that penalty moments ago. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They'll look to throw. He'll find his man. That's Freddie Swain. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a first as he's tackled at the 47. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And on 4th
Freddie
down,
Swain.
the team sending this one away. And all deep in his own
Oh!
coughs up the football. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do.
Oh,
And now,
snap.
it's really not the American
Son.
punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies. And
Wow.
that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer.
So lucky.
Man.
Gain here across the
Buddha
10 to
Baker.
the 12. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any
Really?
space,
He held on to that?
it's his job to make
Oh,
more out of
Tonyo.
what they give him.
That's
Fix
Tonyo
three on that
Gates.
carry.
Oh, okay.
A lot of tight ends
It
just
makes
use
a
their size and
sense.
their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of
It make
body
a
people out of the
sense.
way and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 62 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still. Gotta like
You got fat fingers, man. You ain't got no stick control.
That last play.
Yeah, they didn't
Nah,
get
man.
You'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Murray gonna throw.
Come here.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks.
DeMarcus, where you been getting your ass whooped all game? I know you happy to get something back.
It'll bring up 2nd.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Another try after the first down sack.
Come here again. Ooh, DeMarcus Ware. Oh no, that's big old Michael Strahan.
He let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
You definitely would like to have hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Omaha.
Throwing now is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally
Give that
started to
nigga a
lock
big old
into them a
hug.
little bit. Might
Big
be a
old
little bit deeper
hug.
to the playbook.
Come here, give me a hug.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is taken at about the 14. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Come here, Prime.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a
Good
punt.
punt,
Would it be
Marty.
too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Is that Lawrence Taylor?
Well,
Oh,
he's not good. He's not really good against the pass. That's why I didn't draft him. Because he can get cooked.
To throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of
stiff arm
bounds.
that boy.
Give him 6 on the screen.
The
Now
face.
it's 3rd down.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost, and then a little bit more.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores around the NFL. You and Jonathan.
Pass interference, man.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to have it here.
Yeah, I'm trying to challenge them joints.
It's under 2 minutes. Only Booth can
They'll
challenge
start
me.
at their own 24-yard
It's a
line.
hell no. That's some bullshit. I ain't finna let you do it.
Got 2 feet in.
Here on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check. Kill.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
Wow. These niggas is tripping, man. These niggas tired for real, Boogie. Look. These niggas tired. Ain't nobody did nothing. Ain't nobody moved. Ain't nobody did nothing.
The false start
These
hurts him
niggas
there a bit. Backs him up
just
to
moving.
2nd and 9.
What you got to delay a game?
Yeah.
They'll drop to throw. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down.
Well, that play took too long.
Entirely too long.
They'll look to throw. And that one
This
goes
he
in
flat out dropped that. You seeing this?
No, yeah.
Oh,
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right.
Wow,
Looks like they
DK.
punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had
And you practice them too hard. That's why they tired.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a
I'm
decent return there of 9
Bill
yards.
Parcells, no days off.
No days off.
Bill Parcells say no days off.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there.
Back
You're
to
talking about
back.
regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete.
Beautiful, Randy.
In the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the
Beautiful
credit.
catch, Randy. Still
Sometimes I think in
candy.
the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result
You
there,
can get one
nice
play,
first
call a
down.
timeout.
Drive keeps moving.
I don't trust it.
You can get closer,
So
run
even
or
though it's
die.
first down,
Yeah.
here's the field goal unit on now to
Sure
try to
could.
get 3 before halftime. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And Myers able to knock it through, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
It's a squib kick picked up near the 25.
Wow.
Oh boy, you ain't got no
Takes
feet.
the distance. No time remaining.
Rondell Moore.
Yeah, no flags, and it's a kickoff return.
Wow.
In the first half.
To the house.
Rondell Moore.
This team leads the league in
Why?
scoring. They've been a quick strike team
He's
for
not supposed to be your squib, dude.
another example.
You must have subbed him in there, cause the squib dude is supposed to be, the up close dude is supposed to be fat and slow. That nigga ain't fat and slow. Bro, that's what I'm supposed to do with 3 seconds left. I'm supposed to squib kick it to the up close dude. The up close dude is supposed to be a fat tight end or something, man.
Fat fullback.
Yeah, that's okay. Very nice, my dog. Yeah, that was nice, my dog.
And that's why you're gonna get fired.
But they will have possession first here
That's
as
what
we
it.
resume
That's what I was
action in
supposed to
the
do.
third quarter.
You're supposed to kick it deep.
No, man.
Yes, you are. You're supposed to kick it with 3 seconds left on the clock. You're supposed to kick it deep.
No, you're supposed to squib it.
Coming to the line here to
Not if
begin
he
their
kick
next
it.
drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're still very much in this game, although
Not
they
if he
trail.
kick it like
What's
that.
the game
No,
plan,
you're
Charles,
not.
for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball.
That's first kickoff return I've seen.
They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making
Man, them
plays
Browns
on
is
the
12 and
That
3.
just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Tyler Lockett.
They'll run
Got some motherfuckers.
Dillon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Second and 11 now.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Hey, Smash, 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike. Watch the pass.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Some bullshit hauled though.
Succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. On the handoff, this is Dillon. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Four yards remain for 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon, and he'll go down at the 28.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, Dillon, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look,
Boom! Bust up!
But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some
Bust up!
or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
2nd down and 8.
Yeah, you got a problem, man. Something wrong with you for real.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll go underneath here to his running back. Catch is made. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Ha ha! That's it, baby. Big hit. Big hit.
3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in touchdowns, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in a position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Hey, my dog, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Randy almost got his 1,000.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the
See that boogie? That's 2 accurate kicks in a row.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right
Get
at
that
the
nigga on the
25-yard line.
ground. Get him on the
For the
ground.
touchback.
Get that nigga on the ground. Get him on the ground. He ain't too fast. He ain't too fast.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
Puna. Damn. He went through Puna and Patrick Willis.
Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the car.
Damn. They flattened Puna.
3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Double dog, that's the way.
Puna.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now
Come here. Oh. Stop it. Puna's so slow.
88 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
How many yards that nigga got on the season?
Kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case,
Say he the NFL leader.
and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and throw a hole before it can close down. That's
Good shit, Puna.
speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary.
Good shit, Puna.
Really nice game.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Ha ha ha.
They're gonna need some therapy after this. Hey, check Mike 16.
Here's Murray. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Damn, he flipped that nigga.
And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Inside the red zone, and that means
The Zam, homie.
there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Nice. Darren Sproles, holy shit.
And the Cardinals, on the final play of the 3rd quarter, have taken the lead. Point after try forthcoming.
Yeah, he left-footed, my dog. You don't be having no problems with him. Yeah, he left-footed.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on
Show you right.
Set now to to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I thought Reggie Roby only punted.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They got a kick it too.
Yeah, I thought he only punted though.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart, because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with, because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one, and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Check curls, check curls, check curls. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll find Ballore out of the backfield.
No way.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with an E, one starts with an S. Ball security.
He was down though.
They have it up.
Well, let me challenge.
In meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time.
That's fucked up, son.
Still, when you got defenders out there
Won't let me challenge.
take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
51 to Mike.
Now a handoff looking right. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. 101 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. So they'll come up after a gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Come on.
16, Mike 16.
Big X open, Big X open.
Hey, check back 16, check back 16. Come off the ball hard. Number 16's coming, check back.
Here's Murray.
Bring it.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, he took a hit too. Nice throw.
His 10th touchdown of the season.
Damn it. He got popped.
Extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign.
Good shit. He got popped. Hey, sometimes you got to take that hit to throw a touchdown, though. That's nice. That was all right there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
We was in man-to-man. I'm still confused on how he was open like that.
He just burnt him off the line. Once he had that separation, it was easy.
Yeah, once he gets separation, it's just tapping the button, not overthrowing it.
The Seahawks offense. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
What? Come on, man.
Exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long.
He didn't even touch it, man.
Moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis this is symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Strip that ball.
2nd and 14. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and lead the game out that way.
And he's got this down to the 35.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lion. Alert, alert.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there.
How did he get his hand in there?
And it's 2nd down.
It was late. I ain't gonna lie.
The tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Over the middle, he finds Eskridge. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff to Dillon, and they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Back to throw here. That one to Swain, complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. On 2nd down, Dillon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Dillon. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it with Dillon. And boy, this is going to be close.
He didn't get it.
That mark looks a little short.
He didn't get it, hot dog. I gotta let go of that turbo, man. Stop hitting that turbo. Damn it.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Turnover that just got him the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a 1-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
110 yards rushing now for the ball game on 24 carries. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get your reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Steps away to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Check 56. You better be afraid. You better be afraid of me. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Here we go.
To throw, it's Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Back to throw it. Murray. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's a running back, my dog.
But it's 3rd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was red.
Yeah, that's a running back. No, absolutely not.
Play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Murray. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down.
I don't think he ever stepped out.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
I think they just blew the whistle.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
With all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see him drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. 51.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I ain't mad.
Buzz.
Alert 3. Mike 16. Mike.
Hey, Ace.
I got one. Hey, check. Mike 16. Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I got you, boy. Mike 16.
Now they try the right side here. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle in the middle. All they had to do was take the knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself in
Look at
range.
kicks
That way,
3 point
your drive stalls out,
17
you're able to get something out
to
of
make
it.
it 17.
They do so right there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for
Good game, Juice.
Charles, we saw a lot of points going in this one. Certainly defensively.
Well, I just have to sign up as another dude. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back. You know it's you. You know, we know it's you. Hey, what Valentine do as a manager? When put on a disguise and try to keep managing.
So for Arizona, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they want a redo on that one loss. As they
2 takeaways, 3 takeaways.
And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh, they got the Buccaneers next week?